Okay, we're gonna do a little tour of the house and trees and what's going on. This is a honey gold apple tree, and you can see some apples right there. Hard to see with the sunlight. There's a few. There's about 2 dozen on this tree, that's about it. This is my honey crisp tree. It's the first fruit tree I put in, and it's just been growing. I had a few apples the first year, but nothing since, and it only had one blossom this year. These are 2 grape plants that I put in, grapevines, and they're doing good. You can see there's some grapes on there. They didn't all get pollinated, but that's nice to see. Grapes and apples here. We'll go into the main, well, let's go over here. I'll show you. This is the strawberry. Hi, boy. This is the strawberry garden. I started this with 3 plants about 4 years ago, and they just keep multiplying, and this thing's pretty much full of strawberries. And I put raspberries in last year, so I should get some raspberries this year. We'll see if we can see. Yeah, they're just berries popping out all over the place. I've got 3 water barrels now so that I fill with the hose, and then I get the pH correct for each thing that I'm watering. Here we go in here into the main garden. This is dill that I planted a couple years ago, and it just comes up on its own every year. All I do is weed the clover and other things out, and then I got a whole harvest of dill. Dill, you plant it once, it comes up everywhere. We'll go in here. I've got some rosemary, and these are papayas. These are all the papayas here. Another papaya there. A couple of baby aloe plants that came from, I had 1 aloe plant, and now I have about 6. I pull the ones out and repot them. This is thyme right here, and this is a plum tree that has only a few plums, not many at all. This is a cherry tomato, Sweet 100 cherry tomato, that I'm just letting kind of bush out and grow all over. Here I've got some bell peppers, and I've already harvested a couple. I've already eaten some. They're doing great. These are my pickling cucumbers here that'll grow up over this trellis. And I've got more pickling cucumbers on the other side, so it really covers this whole arch here. This is a different kind of strawberry, strawberry that'll just keep fruiting, keep flowering and fruiting. You gotta water them every day, but they get big, get some big strawberries on them. More papayas here. These are all papayas, some rosemary, some little baby papayas that I'm planting this year. I put marigolds in all around because it deters insects. They don't like the smell of it. Same with the rosemary too. Here's my pineapple that's bursting out. It's growing a pineapple. This is a pineapple I started a couple years ago that I forgot about, and then it just turned into 2 pineapples. So that'll be cool. These are all different kinds of tomatoes. I got pink brandywine, just a pink heirloom tomato. Lemon Boy, which is a yellow tomato. I forget what the other one is. Oh, Cherokee Purple is over here. Hi, boy. These are Physalis peruviana that just keep getting destroyed by this beetle that has this whole life cycle that just eats the plants. Having a hard time with them. So I got more dill that just grows everywhere. It's kind of funny, these two dill, there's a dill here and a dill here, perfectly placed on either side as if I planted them, but they just came up on their own. This is amaranth, so like a multicolored spinach. This is the one I cut the leaves, I fry it in bacon grease with Parmesan cheese. It's really good. This is oregano. Got a bunch of oregano growing here too. These are my blueberries. I've got, I think, 3 or 4 different bushes, 6 bushes altogether, with like 3 different varieties. They're doing well. I've already eaten a blueberry too. This is my biggest papaya there. These are ground cherries that I'll try again. Again, they're getting eaten by that bug, but I've picked them all off, and I'll see if I can get these to grow in here. Of course, more papayas. I just keep popping those. These are watermelons. We'll see if how they go. It's kind of a late start. I'm just gonna let them grow vine all over. I've got one of them over here too. A few strawberries I picked this morning. I'll go in here, it might be a little loud. I'm trying watermelon in here too. And they're just starting to take off. I just mulched with hay to keep it a little cooler in here. It was drying out way too quick. And I've got a bunch more amaranth in here too. Now I just have to show you well, this is the one peach tree that might have some kind of leaf curl disease. It's dropped a lot of the peaches. It's got a few of them here too. I'll go back around this way. This is what I've been working on right here. Clearing some of this out, cleaning it up a little, put some edging in, and I just mulched it the other day. Here, same thing. I cleared out all the low-hanging branches to kind of make a nicer area to put the canoes. It's a little bit of a mess back here. These are my wood bins, full of wood, firewood. And this is my prize peach tree. That everything is going right with this. I mean, it does look a little thin on the leaves, but the peaches are doing great. There's a lot of them. It's kind of hard to see. I'll go around this way. The sun's in the way now. There. Okay. Well, I might as well show you the river and the pond too. The river's at about the right level that it should be. Nothing out of the ordinary here. The pond is looking pretty good. I've got most of the stuff skimmed off. I use that and skim it off the top. I don't have the biofilm that I had last year. I don't really have any fish in here either. The weeds are getting a little out of control. I'm gonna rake some of those in, and then I use them in my compost. So that's the tour. It was actually a little bit longer than I thought. Here's the old piano. The old piano is old, falling, pretty much dead. I'm gonna have to do something about moving it now, taking it apart. Yep, that's it.